Welcome back to Healing Vibes, where we explore the journey of self discovery and healing and personal growth. I'm your host, Christy M, and today we're diving into a topic that resonates with so many of us, preserving our dignity and protecting our healing journey from the opinions of others.
Breaking news hitting like a rock star this morning.
That's an interesting case.
Something unexpected.
However,
I don't know what I'd do if I were there. That's wicked. You can't imagine what happened yesterday.
I see bullshit and call it for what it is.
That's an interesting case. You can't imagine what happened yesterday. You definitely need to listen to me. We are on air now. Welcome to the show.
You know, it's funny how everyone seems to have an opinion about everything, right? From your career choices to your relationship status, and even how you heal from past experiences. Today, we'll discuss why it's essential to guard your mind against these external influences and how to do it effectively. So, grab your favorite mug of tea or coffee and let's get it. Let's kick things off by talking about the weight of opinions. It's like carrying a backpack full of rocks. Every unsolicited opinion adds another rock. You might think you're strong enough to carry it, but eventually it's just too heavy, boo. Whether it's a family member who thinks you should be doing better or a friend who questions your choices, these opinions can seep into our minds and create doubt. And honestly, that be causing rifts in our relationship. Let's just put that out there. I'm going to just sit that right there. But here's the thing, not every opinion is worth our time or energy. In fact, many opinions come from a place of misunderstanding or projection. You might be healing from something deeply and like very personal, and someone else's perspective might not even apply to you. It's crucial to remember that your healing journey is yours. So, how do we protect our minds from this barrage of opinions? Let's talk about some practical strategies. First up, set boundaries. This is a big one. If someone is continuously offering their unsolicited advice, it's okay to say, hey, I appreciate your concern, but I'm working through this in my own way. Period. Next, curate your circle. Surround yourself with people who uplift and support you. If you notice someone consistently bringing negativity into your life, it might be a time to reevaluate that relationship. Remember on the last episode, I said, fool me once, twice, and three times, but once they get to twice, that's not your friend and family. Same thing. And here's a fun idea. Create a positive opinions only zone. This could be a physical space in your home or even a mental space. When you feel overwhelmed by negativity, retreat to your zone where you remind yourself of your worth and your journey. Listen, you know who you are. Don't let nobody tell you who you are. You just have to heal through those traumas in the past. And everybody got a closet, and you got to go clean that closet out. I mean, who doesn't need a little sanctuary from chaos, right? Now, let's talk about the power of self reflection. This is where the real magic happens. When you take time to reflect on your feelings and thoughts, you can distinguish between what's truly yours and what's been influenced by others. You peeping where I'm going with it? Consider journaling. Writing down your thoughts can help you identify patterns and separate your feelings from the noise around you. Ask yourself questions like, what do I truly believe? Or how do I feel about my healing process? And don't forget to practice self-compassion. Healing is not linear. And I repeat, healing is not. It isn't. Absolutely not linear. And it's okay to have setbacks. Be gentle with yourself. And just like you would be with a friend going through a tough time, get that love back to yourself. Because would you know how to love, or how do you love if you can't give that love to you? Number one. Now, let's lighten the mood a bit. Healing can be intense, but it doesn't always have to be serious. Have you ever noticed how some people give advice like they've got it all figured out? I mean, I once had a friend tell me to just think positively. Think positive. And this was at a time when I was going through a rough patch. I wanted to say, sure, I'll just sprinkle some fairy dust on my problems and call it a day. Humor can be a powerful tool in our healing journey. It helps us to not take things too seriously and remind us that we all human. Before you are a gender, a race, a mother, a father, a cousin, you are a human. And you're stumbling through life trying to figure it out. So when you feel overwhelmed, try to find humor in your situation. It might just lighten your load. As we wrap up today's episode, remember that your healing journey is yours alone. Protect it fiercely and don't let the opinions of others derail your progress. Set those boundaries. Surround yourself with positivity. Reflect on your feelings and don't forget to laugh. You're doing amazing, even on the tough days. Thank you for joining me on today's episode, Healing Vibes. Did you feel it? I hope so. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend who might need a little encouragement. Until next time, keep shining and take care of yourselves. And look, I'm just going to drop a bit of tea on you. Martin Luther King, and we all know his real name was Michael, but that's a whole nother story, always said that a man can only ride your back if you bend over and let them. Stand up. But until next time, alright, be sweet.
We are on air now. Welcome to the show.